They are fathers, husbands, and civil servants. A first look at the young officers killed in the line of duty last night.
And the endless show of support. A long procession this morning escorting the bodies of those two officers. Family members wrapped in blankets watch as their loved ones pass by.
Thanks for being with us this morning. I'm Ahern Kennedy.
And I'm Marissa Bailey. It is a sad day here in Chicago, and we do have team coverage this morning. Roseanne Tellez is live in Rosemoor, where the officers were hit and killed by a commuter train. But we start with our Mike Puccinelli, live at the 5th District, with more on the fallen officers. Hi, Mike.
Hi, and we don't see it just yet, but fairly soon we expect to see that memorial bunting will be hanging over the front door of the district here. That's because this is where officers Eduardo Marmolejo and Conrad Gary went to work each day. They worked under a commander who this morning had the difficult job of leading a procession, escorting the bodies of two of his officers past their workplace and ultimately to the Cook County Medical Examiner's office. It was a solemn and silent journey as a long line of police vehicles with lights on slowly made its way from the far south side at 103rd and Cottage Grove north on the Dan Ryan. On and off ramps were blocked so the two officers could complete their last call together, but in separate ambulances largely unimpeded by pre-dawn traffic. Eduardo Marmolejo's family awaited the arrival of their loved one in the warmth of the Red Cross office. Then, when the procession approached, they were escorted outside by the Gold Star family's chaplain so they could take their position underneath a giant flag on Harrison Street. There, alongside countless officers from the Chicago Police Department, they watched as the uniformed bodies of Eduardo and Conrad were driven into the Cook County Medical Examiner's office parking lot. Then the family, surrounded by countless uniformed and plainclothes police officers, was escorted to the entrance of the medical examiner's office, where the employees received the bodies of their loved ones. Marmolejo leaves behind a wife and 3 kids, Gary, 31 years old, and married with an infant child. It's a devastating tragedy for the families 1 week before Christmas. It's also especially hard on the 5th Police District, whose commander acknowledged that his officers have already dealt with their share of heartache in 2018.
We talked about just the level of tragedy that they've experienced here in the 5. I've never heard, or he has never experienced anything like this. I don't know where they summon the strength to be able to continue to do what they're doing, and yet they're in there in the roll call getting ready to go out and suit up to protect all of us.
And that was Joe Ahern with the 100 Club of Chicago. They'll present the families of both officers with $15,000 checks within 24 hours. Back live now, you're looking at the Gold Star Memorial flag, which was just raised here about 10 minutes ago. Marmolejo had been on the force for just 2.5 years. Gary for just 18 months. Reporting live outside the 5th District, Mike Puccinelli, CBS 2 News. Marissa?
All right, Mike, thank you. And the accident happened here at 103rd and Cottage Grove. Roseanne Tellez is at that scene in Rosemoor, where new details are emerging about how those Chicago police officers wound up in the path of that train. Good morning, Roseanne.
Good morning. That's right. We're getting a clearer picture thanks to the body cams worn by those officers as they walked one in front of the other along these tracks. Investigators and city workers were still at the scene this morning on the west side of the tracks where the officers had parked at 101st and Dauphine. Responding to a report of shots fired, they went up this embankment to the tracks in search of a gunman. Police tell me body cam footage shows as the officers proceeded south on the tracks to the west, a northbound train was approaching to the east. Police believe the sound of that oncoming train drowned out the sound of the southbound train behind them. They don't think the officers ever saw the train that killed them instantly. After the officers were struck, police out in force last night caught the suspected gunman and recovered a weapon and shell casings. As the investigation continued, Police Superintendent Eddie Johnson and deputy chiefs spent the entire night at the scene, aiding in the recovery, breaking only to address the media.
While doing the most dangerous thing any police officer can do, and that is to chase an individual with a gun, these brave young men were consumed with identifying a potential threat to their community and put the safety of others above their own.
But with the investigation here at the scene wrapped up, police continue to review surveillance footage, both from the dash cam of these officers and also from a city surveillance camera just above us here at Cottage Grove and 103rd. Reporting live from the Rosemoor neighborhood this morning, Roseanne Tellez, CBS 2 News. Back to you.
Very sad story, Roseanne. Thank you.